Good afternoon, girls. We're going to discuss the writing part of the grade 9 mathematics exam that you will be taking on Monday. This is the free response section. So I have a lot of work to do in this part, okay? Here, grab your notebook. You can write the title for the term 1 revision for writing. You have 5 questions in this section. Question number 21 is coming from lesson 1.1. Question 22 is coming from lesson 2.7. Question 23 is coming from lesson 2.4. Question 24 is coming from lesson 4.1. And question number 25 is coming from lesson 4.2. As we go along, make sure you write at the end if you got this question or if you need more practice or it's something that you need to try to study again. Okay? A little bit about the writing exam. So this is part 2. It is 5 questions, free response. This section is a total of 40 points. Some of the questions can be 4 points all the way up to 10. Not sure exact how much each question will be, but the range is going to be from 4 to 10. Your goal in this section is to at least get 20 points. If you can get 40 points in the electronic and 20 points in the writing, it will give you 60. If you're able to get more in the writing, then it will be better. Your mark will be higher. But this is to kind of give you an idea about what kind of goal to shoot for. If you want to get 20 points in this section, it means that you need to get 4 points on every single question, at least minimum. Okay? Something else to remember about the exam. You have 2 parts. I think they have divided it up into how much time they're going to give you for electronic and how much time they're going to give you for the writing. But the total exam time is 150 minutes. This is going to be 2 hours and 30 minutes. Essentially, you might have about 7 minutes per question. I believe at any time you should be able to ask the teacher about how much time you have remaining so that you can use your time appropriately, okay? So just be conscious of the time. When you're starting the exam, do everything that's easy first. Save the things that are hard for last, so you get more time for the hard things. Okay, so it's a good strategy to use. Here we are. We're going to start with question number 21, coming from lesson 1.2. So lesson 1.2 is about PEMDAS, the order of operations. They want to see if you can show as much work as you can about the order of how to solve something. So for this section, you have to remember that you should do the parentheses and brackets and braces. So anything with parentheses should be completed first. After you complete everything with parentheses, you should move on to the exponent. Once you complete everything with the exponent, you can move to multiply and divide. Multiply and divide, they come together. You have to start from left to right, whatever you're seeing first. And then the last step is to do add or subtract. Same, they come together, but you start from left to right, whatever you see first. So when you get this question in the exam, make sure you write down the order. PEMDAS, so that you can remember the order and what things you need to show in your solving. We discussed this one quite a bit in module number 1. So if you need to go back to that video, you can watch it where we went through order of operations in a little bit more detail. This one is to show you about the substitution property. So we have here positive 4 multiply r. So when you write it out, you can put the circle that we put for multiply, and then you can put r, and then plus, and then s. Remember, in this question, you're not writing r, you're writing the number they give you for r. So 0.5. You're not writing S, you're putting the number they give you for S, which is positive 10. After you substitute the numbers. So when you get to this part of your equation, sorry, I'm trying to get the highlighter. This part, when you get to this part, when you put all the numbers inside, you have a choice. You can type this in the calculator if you want, and you will get the answer is positive 12. But remember, you're going to get more marks for the more work that you show. So this question, it really just depends on your level of math. If you're very, very good at math, okay, then you should be showing every single step as much as you can. If you're still working on improving in math, your goal is to be able to write the numbers inside and to put the answer. At least you will not take 0 in this section. Okay, so at least if this question is going to be for 3 marks, you will take 2 from 3. Here's another example about how we can use substitution property. Remember, this is P multiplied by S to the power of 3, or P multiplied by S cubed. So when you expand it, you can put P, you can put multiply, you can put the S, and you can put the 3 up. The exponent belongs with S because it is touching the S. Then remember, you're not writing P, you're going to change that to positive 6. And you're not writing S, you're going to change that to positive 10. Then, if you'd like, you can put this whole thing in the calculator and you will get 6,000. Let's see another method about how we can use the substitution property. Also, before I go on this method, if you're going to use this way, if you have a negative, you need to make sure you put it in parentheses. Again, if you have a negative, you need to make sure you put it in parentheses, especially for the exponent, because it can change the value of your answer. Okay? Strategy number 2, we just use parentheses. So we're not writing R, we put parentheses. We're not writing S, we're putting parentheses. After you put the parentheses, put the number inside. Then, from this part, the more work you show, the more marks you will take. If you're still improving in math, it's okay for you to type this in the calculator and write the answer direct. We want you to take some marks in the question, not 0. Okay? Same for this one. We have P multiply S to the power of 3. Do not write P, you can put parentheses. Do not write S, you can put parentheses. After you put your parentheses, put the number inside. Put it in the calculator, and then you can solve. Everybody's okay about this, yes or no? Okay, so this one. The first thing you want to do is like the variables. It's the paper exam, so you can kind of color it if you need to see everything a little bit more clear. So our variables in this one are A, B, and C. So they're telling us here that A is going to be positive 2, B is positive 6, and C is positive 4. In this line, we have A. I'm not writing A, I changed it to positive 2. I didn't write B, I changed it to positive 6. I'm not writing A, change it to positive 2. I'm not writing C, change it to positive 4. Once you make the change from here, if you're still improving in math, copy this into the calculator exact and you will get the answer is positive 21. You will take, I hope, at least 3 marks for making this question here. So it will be 1 mark to putting the numbers, and then maybe 1 mark for the answer. If you want more points, you have to show more work. The way that you show your work is using order of operations. So here we're starting with parentheses. It means that I need to do everything in the parentheses that I can. So inside the parentheses, I kind of have to use order of operations again. So the first thing I did was do multiply, because multiply is first in this list. So positive 3 multiply positive 6. Okay, I changed it to positive 18. Now I'm in this line. From here, I can do 18, subtract 2 plus 5. Okay, change it to positive 21. The next thing that I can do in this line is going to be the exponent. So 2 to the power of 2, I can change it to positive 4. The next thing to do in this line is positive 4 with positive 21 gives me positive 84. The divide 4, I have to bring it down. Then 84 divide 4 gives me positive 21. Really, the middle part of this section is just going to depend on you and your memory and how much it is that you can show your work. There's many ways you can do it. Just try to show as much as you can. Everybody okay about that? Anybody there?
Yes.
Okay. Here's another one. So here we have x is equal to positive 4, y is equal to positive 5, and z is equal to positive 3. Same again, you want to highlight your variables. You want to see where is the x, where is the y, and where is the z. The next thing you want to substitute. So we're not writing x, we change it to positive 4. We're not writing y, we change it to positive 5. We're not writing z, we change it to positive 3. Once you do all the numbers and you get to this step, you can put it in the calculator and get the answer. But remember, you're only going to take about 2 or 3 marks for that. If you want more points, you have to show more work. So, what should I do next in the line? Starting with parentheses. Let me get a color. So, I want to go inside this parentheses. Do in this parentheses is exponent. Always you have to follow this order. Parentheses, exponent, multiply and divide, add and subtract. So I have exponent, positive 3 to the power of 3. Okay, I change it to positive 27. I have to stay still inside this parentheses. The next thing I can do is positive 2 multiply positive 5. Gonna change it to positive 10. Stay inside the exponent. You have 10, stay inside the parentheses. You have 10 plus 27, give you positive 37. Once you finish with that, okay, all the other things that were outside, you can bring them down. I also did in this line, I did the exponent same time. So the exponent inside the parentheses and outside. If you want to wait until this part and do this exponent outside, you can wait. The idea is that you have to just show as much work as you can. So what did I do next in this line? 3 multiplied by positive 16 gave me positive 48. Then positive 48 plus 37 is positive 85. I think I have this one, might be the last one, but how to do it if it's a fraction style. You're going to follow the same order. But sometimes we try to do everything that's in the top of the fraction and then everything that's in the bottom. Just depends on what it has. So the first thing, same, you want to make sure that you highlight your variables. So our variables this time, we have B, and we have C, and we have A. Do not write B, change it to positive 6. Do not write C, change it to positive 8. Do not write A, change it to positive 4. If you can do this step, make it, and then put it in the calculator, and you can get this answer direct. That's going to give you at least 2 marks. If you want more marks, you have to show more work, right? So same again, starting in the parentheses. We have 9 subtract 8 gives us positive 1. The next thing I can do here is the exponent. Positive 4 to the power of 2 gives me positive 16. The next thing I did was in the top. Positive 6 multiplied by 1 gives you positive 6. This one you should divide. Okay, gives you positive 3 over 8 or 0.375. Write both answers in the exam if you get fraction or decimal. Everybody still okay about this?
Yes.
So, yesterday I sent the answer key, and these are the answers. Some of these I solved these in class with you. What's the main thing that we're trying to see? You're not writing G, you're going to put parentheses. The plus, you keep it down. The 6, you keep it down. The T, you put parentheses. After you write the parentheses, you have to put the numbers inside. After you finish this step, it depends on you if you're going to show more work. If you can show more work, do it. If you're still trying to improve in math, type it in the calculator and write the final answer. Number 43, same. Put the 7, the subtract down, put the G, parentheses, put the R, parentheses. Then put the numbers inside. From this line, depends on you. If you can solve more, solve more. If not, type it in the calculator and get the answer direct. This one, same. You're not writing R, parentheses. The 2, keep it up. The plus, keep it down. The parentheses, you can keep it. For the G, you need to put another parentheses. For the 3, you keep it up. The subtract, you keep it here. The 8, you keep it here. The parentheses, keep it. The 5, keep it up. The only thing you can change is the letter. For every letter you get to, put parentheses and copy everything exact. After you make this one, you put the numbers inside. From there, depends on you. From here, you can put it in the calculator and get the answer. If you can show more work, okay, you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 more points to take. This is an example of what you can do in the exam. For question number 45, same. You have parentheses, you keep it. The 2, you keep it. When you get to the T, put parentheses. The plus, keep it. The 3, keep it. When you get to the G, you put parentheses. This parentheses, you keep it. The divide, keep it. The 4, keep it. Once you have this, put the numbers inside, and depends on you. So from here, depends on you. You can type it in the calculator and get +7 direct. Just keep in your mind, the more lines you show, the more points you will take. But you have to do PEMDAS. So make sure you write this on the question paper before you start to solve. Question 46. T, you put parentheses. The 2, you keep it up. The plus, you keep it. The 8, you keep it. The R, parentheses. The T, parentheses. The plus, keep it. The R, parentheses. The 2, you keep it up. After you put the parentheses, put the numbers inside. From this line, depends on you. Type it in the calculator and get to the answer, or show more lines. '47, the 3, you keep it. G, parentheses. You have parentheses here, so keep it. You have a G, so keep another parentheses. You have the plus, so keep it. You have the R, put parentheses. Not forget this parentheses again. If it makes you feel better, you can put a bracket here, so you don't get too confused about all the parentheses. This 2, you keep it out. Subtract, you keep it. And the 1, you keep it. Put the numbers inside. Put it in the and get the answer. Or if you can show more work, you should do it. Everybody have the idea about what to do for this question in the for the A, parentheses, the 2, keep it. The B, parentheses, the C, parentheses, the subtract, keep it. The B, parentheses, the 2, put it up. Put the numbers inside. Number 49, they give you a fraction. It's the same. You have the C, put parentheses, put the 2 out, put the fraction bar. For the B, you put the parentheses, you put the 2 up. The plus, you keep it. The B, parentheses, and put the 2 up. The fraction bar, A, parentheses, and the 2, you keep it up. Then you put the numbers inside. Type it in the calculator. You will get this answer. Or try to show as much work as you can show. This line, I don't think you should make this line. Okay, but from here to here, and then to here. Number 50, 2, you keep it. The B, parentheses, the plus, you keep it. The 3, keep it. The C, parentheses, the 2, put it up. Then put the fraction bar. The 4, you keep it. The A, parentheses, the 2, you keep it up. The subtract, keep it. 2, keep it. The B, put parentheses. Then put the numbers inside. Type it in the calculator, get the answer direct. If you more marks, show more work. Number 51, 3, parentheses for the A, parentheses for the B, plus the C, you have parentheses, the 2, put it up. The fraction bar, and then the A, you have parentheses again. After you put the parentheses, put the numbers inside. From here, you can type it in the calculator, get the answer direct, or you need to show more work. Parentheses, exponents, multiply and divide from left to right, add and subtract from left to right. Number 52, you have A, so put parentheses, fraction bar, parentheses. You have a bigger parentheses here because you have the 2 outside. The subtract, you keep it. The C, put parentheses. The fraction bar, put parentheses for A, subtract, and parentheses for B. Put the numbers inside the parentheses. After you put them in the parentheses, you can type it, get the answer direct, or you can show more work. Number 53, you have 2, parentheses, subtract, parentheses, put the 2, fraction bar. In the denominator, parentheses and parentheses, 1 for A, 1 for B. The plus, keep it. The C, put parentheses, subtract. The A, put parentheses, put the fraction bar. You have B, so put parentheses and put the 2 up. After you make all the parentheses, keep the number inside. Type it in the calculator, get the answer direct. Only if you're improving in math. If you're feeling good about this question, do the exponents, do the multiply and divide, do the add and subtract. Okay, and that is question number 21. I put it as a medium question, just because I don't know. They can make it easy or they can make it hard. So just put it as medium.